program started, we're going to introduce our host for the evening. She is a viral influencer on all social media platforms, and she just really does it all. So, you guys, let's give a warm welcome to Nenethegreat.
Like Nene, I think we met like one time, and I'm like, hey, you need to come and you need to try to be. Her personality was so big. I believe for some reason, you know, God lets me meet people. Like Nene, I think we met like one time, and I'm like,
Y'all, okay, so vlog is started. I didn't want it to start like this. I was supposed to be all the way together, but hey, it is what it is.
And Nene made
girl-
us late.
Nene was definitely late.
Whoa.
We gonna be late because Nene was late. I
I'm
mean,
cropping that out.
look who's dressed and look who's not.
Oh my god.
We were waiting on Ian.
Oh yeah, because Ian.
Yeah.
Ian,
Actually, that's the real
Yeah.
tea. We were waiting.
That's good.
They were gonna blame me for the vlog's sake, but we know who the real issue
It's my
is.
food job.
Actually, it was really Chastity,
Oh, you
but
goddamn
we'll
right.
let her.
First
make
of all,
it.
I had to get 2 people dressed. Let's not go there, sister.
We're gonna make it, y'all.
Trying to get it together.
Yeah,
1 minute
straight.
before. It starts at 6. It's 5:52,
5:52.
and we are 8 minutes away.
I tried to get on the I-10 by 10. And we
We
got
are-
in here at 10:00.
It's Ian's fucking fault.
I'm stressed. That's why I can't talk. I just want to get it done.
The way you make me feel these days.
Y'all stinking horrible singing is making my.
Why I gotta sing too? Back
Whoa,
lady,
whoa, whoa.
you gon' hurt your
Where's your hat,
back.
Ian? Oh, are you gonna wear it today? Oh,
Surreal.
Oh.
Chastity.
Ah.
Chastity.
Yeah.
Surreal.
Oh.
Surreal. Chastity. Chastity. Surreal.
Oh.
She sold
Yeah.
the hand.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
she can.
Can.
What's
Yeah.
her name?
Yeah.
She runs the game.
Yeah.
Surreal.
Ah.
Chastity.
Yeah.
Chastity.
Uh-uh.
Surreal.
Whoa,
Surreal.
whoa, whoa,
Chastity.
whoa.
Chastity.
Okay,
You in a
Nene.
porno?
Yes, because I don't know
It's
what
the
this
surreal.
serving to. This is
I mean,
I know when it's about to start.
it could be an opening for amateur the ebony. Get it off.
It's a cuckoo gaga. Cuckoo gaga, you swallow it.
Whoa!
It's a Texas,
Whoa!
Texas blue bonnet. Oh, wait.
No, don't change the subject.
It's a Texas. First of all, I swallowed my candy.
Whoa! You call it candy now? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? They swallow candy?
Sweet.
Not kids like kids.
Oh,
grown
flag
people.
on the plate.
Flag on the plate.
All
She
day,
had to
every
say,
day. Yeah.
swallow that thing.
No,
A,
man.
A.
A is for
Who am I
apple.
in the car with?
A is for apple.
And
B
Africa.
is for ball.
Yeah.
C is for chastity. D is for
Dog.
Dick.
What are you
Ian plays Gregory.
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 Ancient Gregory.
Gregory. Everybody in this car has not seen the movie.
I'm gonna see it in the full screen.
You can't be saying spoilers, guys.
So a big
Bill Gangsta.
little bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.
He got bitches, he got bitches, he got bitches, he got bitches,
You see this? You see your friend?
Get your ghetto ass
Ain't
up.
that your friend?
Ain't that your friend?
Ain't that your friend?
Get your friend. Get your friend.
So where we at, Nene?
Man, we at the premiere. I don't have on nobody's necklace, jewelry, my freaking hair flying, y'all. I don't even know how I look. Flip the camera, let me see. Like the little other side. Okay, I think I'm giving. So y'all, we are here at the screening. It literally starts at 6. It's 6:01. Everybody already went inside. We getting ready to walk in there now. I'm gonna have to do my own makeup. Have to do my own hair, but I feel like it came out good. Like, I feel like it came out good, and we're about to have a good night. I'm very, very, very nervous, but I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. Y'all like the fit? Y'all like the fit? What the fit give it? Where we go?
Follow the, thing one and thing two.
Oh my God. This is very, very say hey to my vlog. There is a publicist.
Yes.
Is over PR and things like that for the reading, right?
Yes, and it's been an amazing experience. I'm so happy that you're here to join us.
So y'all, she did my walkthrough and she kind of
got it right. Got it right.
So I really appreciate that. She's still getting me together now. Girl, I'm so nervous.
No, don't be. Literally, just be yourself. Love to get this program started. We're going to introduce our host for the evening. She is a viral influencer on all social media platforms, and she just really does it all. So, you guys, let's give a warm welcome to Nenethegreat.
So I'm Nene, guys can purchase t-shirts and different stuff like that. Make sure you follow and tag the reading on social media. I mean, y'all don't want to miss what this film has coming to have so much stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the sponsor, AWW Entertainment, Brandon Bond.
So yeah, we're AWW. We were the executive producers on this project. I was the boots on the ground producer, helping Courtney get this thing across the finish line. And you know, just a big thank you to Courtney, who's not even in here, for bringing this project to us. And he had an incredible script and very ambitious. He told us, I think I want to cast Monique, and I was like, Monique? He said, yeah. I said, okay. And then he did it. Then it was off to the races, and it was an incredible experience. And as far as AWW is concerned, we're based out of Houston. We're a production company, and yeah, thanks, John. It was a company started as a YouTube channel, and it is just let's start making movies. And we just came out of production on another film, a Christmas film. As far as that goes, our big thing, our mission is really empowering independent creators.
Bring up and acknowledge some of our supporters. Renika McQueen, come on down. Acknowledge Young One, come on down. Rashid and Saeed Green with the Urban. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and get this live Q&A started. I'm going to introduce the cast that is here. First we have Chastity Surreal G and we also have B.E.T Hardeman. We have the infamous boyfriend. Then next we have Miss Lisa Alavia. Beautiful outfit. And last we have Sarah Alavia. And we're going to introduce the brains behind the full experience. Courtney Glade, where is she? So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna ask the questions that I feel like people that just watch this movie will want to know. So I need y'all to answer kind of like the character in a way, but be realistic. So, Chastity, were you possessed by Emma?
Was I? I don't recall.
Of course she doesn't give us the answer, right? Okay, so Dee. I'm just confused.
No, I did. And if you pay close attention to the movie, I actually look at her, and I do. I look at her. We make eye contact, and I have my hand out. So some people took it as I was telling her to go, but I was asking her to come on.
Wow. Cassie, all those girls y'all fought in the hood. Where did those skills go?
No, wait.
Wait a minute. You will let this host finish this question. Okay. All those girls that your friend here claim y'all fought in the hood, where did the skills go? Because you were very unskilled in this, in the throwing up the hands. So
I would say that Sky is used to fighting the dead, not the living. This is what she has Jesse for.
That's a good.
It is. I'm not used to fighting.
Okay.
Hence why I had a hesitation running down the stairs all jolly,
Okay. We'll take it.
Please.
Ian. Alright, so Ian, do you feel like your life was worth that $20K you died for?
Oh.
I mean, a wise man once told me to get rich.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, what was the moment, Ian, that you were like, I effed up? What was your effed up moment on set?
So I don't know if y'all saw what I saw, but I saw an old woman run up the steps. And that's when I knew that it was about that time.
Right. Okay, so Lisa. Lisa. In the moment that you found out she lied and betrayed you, being that character, what was going through your mind?
My approach to Ashley in general is that because of her love for her family, she very much wanted to control the narrative.
Right.
And that was part of why she teamed up as a PR with Emma. Part of it's protective of how her family's portrayed. And then part of it is you're naturally still close to your in-laws.
Gotcha.
So in the moment, she definitely felt betrayed, and it's heartbreaking because here you are, you're trying to protect her family, and you realize the killers are in front of you all along.
Literally.
So heartbreaking.
Right.
Broken.
Oh, that's good. So, honestly, Lisa, do you wish you knew the code to that alarm?
Yeah, you know, it would have been good if Sky shared that with me.
Right.
I feel like you knew it.
All right. Okay, so Sarah,
Right.
one of my favorites.
Actually, that did happen before on Oprah.
Oh.
Do you remember? Yeah, I don't. I don't remember what the book was, but there was a book, and apparently,
Is it the wolves? The girl that lived with the wolves?
Anyways, I mean, he was all over People magazine and everything. Nobody
So you do
wants to
feel like
have his
it
book
should
now.
be a reverse campaign to get the truth out?
I think karma speaks for itself.
Okay.
And I think if somebody is dishonest, then I think it will show. Yeah.
So, at the end, you did an interview with Sky.
That's right.
Do you feel like that interview reminded you of Emma? Interview in the beginning.
Everybody clearing their throat.
Courtney?
What am I mean, did that interview with Sky remind you of the one with Emma?
It might have.
Okay.
Potentially, in my mind. It's plausible. It's plausible.
Okay.
It's
So,
possibility.
we're going to open up the floor so the audience, you guys can ask some questions. I'm sure y'all have questions.
Hi everybody, my name is Star. Would it be a part two?
Ooh.
Straight to it. Yes, we are working on a prequel and a sequel at this point. We don't know if we're gonna do film or we're gonna go series after this point, but there is definitely a sequel and or a prequel that we're working on right now.
Wow. Are y'all ready here first? Right. Yes, in the beautiful hat.
This question's for anyone. What was your approach to your character as an artist?
With the homeless guy, I just wanted to show that we don't pay attention to the people that we see in that light. He literally told you that wolves are dressed like sheep. I also showed in the beginning of the movie the sheep, and if you really pay attention, right before it says, when you see the Lee Daniels name, right before we go to black, there's a wolf in the background that raises up with sheep clothing on. So I just wanted to show that we don't pay attention to homeless people when we see how they be coming up with game. I done heard some homeless people say stuff that made me turn my head like, what? The earth is flat.
For Sky, I did research by watching a series about psychic kids, and I felt like Sky was a very timid girl, being that she had this gift growing up. So I wanted to study how children with this gift maneuver, being that they don't know how to articulate what they're seeing that adults cannot see. I wanted to kind of play off that and build up who she was. I feel like she was very loyal. Her and her mom went through the trenches together, and she had a loyal friend growing up who fought the living while she fought the dead. So, that's kind of how I built Sky.
By the way, we did a lot. Even at the table, she did dance lessons to learn how to move her body, and there was a lot of things that went into building the character the way that we wanted to build it. Some of the research I did, I kind of wanted to stay away and respect people that see things for real, so I kind of kept it in a fictitious world and not try to keep it so real of what would happen, because I didn't want to disrespect people that actually have that particular gift.
I actually didn't want Jesse at first, so I did not.
She told me
I
no.
told him no. I did. When I read the description, I hadn't read the script yet. I read the description of Jesse, and Jesse is just the type of character that if you don't do it right, it can be very one-noted. She can just be the friend, and I really didn't want her to just be this, you know, she beating up Greg. I mean, that was fun, hitting him in the face a couple times.
Whoa.
But I just didn't want her to be so hard, so I was trying to figure out how we could like level her out and have some different levels with her. So after talking to Courtney, my main thing was Jessie is very loyal, and I'm very loyal, maybe too loyal in my real life.
For Gregory, what I simply did was just ask Chastity about her exes, and that was pretty much it.
Jesus.
Yeah, no.
What men were you dating?
Because ones that didn't.
Courtney in the cast was pretty much all that I needed. Like, Courtney pretty much laid out the blueprint on the script. He trusted me with the particular character, and a lot of the times we had a lot of bonding moments in the trailer that we were in. So, as you can see, we're still working on our bonding. But yeah, it was just with them that, you know, you just have all these bonding moments and all this personal time where you just go over your lines, you go over what you would do, what you shouldn't do, what we would like to do. And there was a lot of improvisational acts that we did in there with our facial expressions and just developing that friendship and then having it translate over to on screen. So these guys and the director was pretty much all that I need. Well, these ladies was all that I pretty much needed to develop the character.
So with Ashley, for me personally, she didn't come organically when I first read her. I had to reread her a few times because she's really written as a very unlikable character when you read her on this script. I'm also playing a bit aged up, so I'm not going to be, oh hey, da-da-da-da, at the door. I'm going to kind of come in like a little more grounded in my approach. Like,
Yeah, my role, Rachel Gates, she's a talk show host. I love Oprah, so I'm channeling like, okay, how can I be empathic and relatable and sit with Monique and have this heart-to-heart, eye-to-eye. I always look at actors' eyes because it's a really, it allows me to really just really feel the home of the place that we're here. And then obviously, since I'm a mature character, like as well, like I keep a lower tone because usually if you hear me, I'm like, hey, what's up? Like da-da-da-da, you know, so it just depends, you know, yeah, that's the to-do.
About Houston is there is a narrative that people think we don't come together, and we do. So the reason why the reading is so successful is because from day one, everybody was willing to do more than they were asked to do. Everybody on this panel probably was a PA one day. Everybody picked up something. Everybody probably went and got something, which is the joy of independent filmmaking, but being able to do it with people that you love and people that love the craft that you are presenting to the world is something that you need to make a great film.
Courtney, I'm gonna say this is for encouragement. It's for encouragement for everybody in the room. We about to have church in just a second. Bible says,
I love that.
Your gifts will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. He didn't say your education. He said your gifts.
Yeah.
Courtney, keep doing what you're doing, my brother. I like your attitude and how you incorporate everybody. It's not a me thing. It's not. He said it's a team. There's no I in team. And my brother, the way that you have done this whole entire project, keep doing what you're doing. God is going to open up some major doors for you. Get ready to go and accept your Oscar.
Woo!
Get ready to go and get ready.
I'm grateful for being here because I do understand that I wouldn't be here without God giving me the gift. But God didn't give me the gift for me. You know what I'm saying? I've never believed that God gave me a gift for me. So I've just always, even talking to like Nene, I think we met like one time and I'm like, hey, you need to come and you need to try to be. Her personality was so big. I believe for some reason, you know, God lets me meet people and just have this knowledge that I didn't go to school for. And I'm like, I don't even know where that came from. I think I've called Barry 1 or 2 times in the morning, like, Lord, the Lord told me to tell you. So I'm not ignorant to think that I did this by myself. That's ignorance to think that the gifts that you've been given are for you.
Loved it. Honestly, a lot of questions that y'all asked, I was getting ready to ask Courtney throughout the process of writing this film. Mental health plays a big part, I feel, when you're an entrepreneur, your mental health matters. So throughout the process of writing this film, what allowed you to stay mentally available and sane to create?
Well, Emma is like my auntie. Y'all don't understand. That's normal for me. That's not really out the box. The thing about one of the real things about this movie is I really want everybody to understand how fearful and detrimental it is to be from the hood. That's how we think. Emma's biggest thing is she didn't want to return back to where she came from. Right. That's how horrible it was for her. If y'all hear 90% of the stories is every young black kid that's born in the hood. The number one thing is, I gotta get out to 1, 2, 3, 4. Craziest thing I thought of is, I grew up in the hood, I grew up in Fifth Ward. We really kind of had an understanding in the hood. Like my grandma didn't really want to leave the hood. But in having a conversation about it with other people, it is the worst thing that you could possibly think of. She also didn't want to be a single mom. Give you a perfect example. Y'all know how the young chicks right now go and find an NBA player or go and find the rich white dude that's gonna get them out of the hood. Well, what happens when he go broke? Now you end up with children that you didn't want. And if you're that crazy enough to go put your body through 9 months of something to get out of a position, why wouldn't we think you gave a damn about the kids in the first place? Emma is the image of what we're growing up with put in one person. We just sideline it though. That's all we do. We just sideline it. Sky's mom is fucking for money. She is detrimentally gonna do everything that she possibly can. She's gonna do everything that she can to get them out of that situation. She's doing something that this movie is, it's like the reason why her loyalty and their loyalty to each other came to a fault is because Sky is doing something scared. 90% of the time, if you love somebody, you'll do probably anything that they want them to do. That's why you see boys growing up with each other. Where if my partner go, I'ma go too. I'm scared, but I'ma go because that's my partner and I love him. That's how we end up in the car. I know this nigga got dope on him, but that's my partner, so I'ma let him in the car. And then when we pull over, ain't nobody snitching because that's my partner. This is the craziest shit. We have the craziest culture ever. Emma is everything that we see in one person.
Being an actor, I always wonder, do you guys have to like tap into like emotional damage from the past, or like what did it take for you to really embody that character?
So I don't need the mic. I'm very loud.
Oh wow.
When I first met Monique, she gave me a hug and said, "We're gonna have to go to some really dark places for our roles," and I was like, "Yeah." Okay. But it wasn't until the actual reading and things that played after where I was just like, holy S word. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is something I have to tap into. And there were times where I could not tap out. My sister kind of helped me with that, and Monique gave me words of encouragement on how to move forward with those type of scenes. But yeah, it was very, and having to do retakes and have to sit and stay in that mental space. It was challenging at some points, but I learned a lot from doing that. How to turn it off and turn it off.
So how long have you been acting?
When was the first one, Courtney? What year was that?
That was like 16.
I acted in church plays though. Y'all know black churches got the best drama ministries. And I did theater in middle school, but actually like film, it started with Courtney.
2016. Okay, cool. Didi, how long have you been acting?
Since birth. I came out acting.
Acting what?
A mess. Yeah, I was, heavy in acting. If you're from Houston, Pershing. I got into HSPBA as well. Mm-hmm. I chose sports over acting because representation is really important. And growing up, I already liked horror, but I didn't see anybody that, I was watching movies I wasn't supposed to be watching. So I didn't really see anybody that looked like me. I got the opportunity to either move to New York or go to Pearland and run track, and I chose track. And then I went to SMU, and I left SMU when I got booked in Django, and then I moved to LA going on 11 years. So I did make the move to the City of Dreams. Because Samuel Jackson told me to. Right. He told me to. He called my mom and told her I was moving. So then I went there and started my career where I met Paula J. Parker. I got into standing in, if you know about the industry, standing in and doubling for all of you guys' favorite actors and actresses, and that's where my writing career took off. And I took a little break to do motivational speaking. I have a charity for domestic violence, sexual assault survivors, and she walks in my shows all the time. And mental illness, because mental illness is very important to me. I see it a lot, especially in LA, a lot of depression. Especially doing a career like entertainment, so I was heavy on.
And social media don't make it.
Social media don't. I moved to LA when it was just like tagged and a little bit of Twitter. So I didn't go to college. Thank God we didn't go to college with Instagram. Lord have mercy.
It would have been bad.
It would have been real bad. So yeah, then I started the film festival. That's where I met Courtney. Y'all don't start. Get it off your.
Because
Can I
Courtney,
say
you
what
never
happened?
told us what happened.
Let me tell y'all.
Get off your chest.
Let me tell y'all about the demons.
Oh.
I entered a film festival.
No.
I entered a film festival with this amazing short film, and it was Dee Dee throws the National Black Film Festival in Houston. I'm all hyped up about my dream. Into the festival. Everything, this is my first festival, everything is lined up. I got a showtime. They put the same showing of my film along with the showing of another major film, knowing that director is the most popular director, Boomtown. They with the first Candy. So my short film is playing when Candy is premiering. Ain't nobody come to see my movie. They cheated me. I'm in the theater watching my movie by myself.
There was two people in there.
Me and Stan.
Yeah, the two. You said you was by yourself.
We both worked on the movie
well,
together. And they cheated me out of the time. I could have had another win. Had another win. No, that's when I met Dee Dee. Are y'all doing it again?
Yes.
Okay, so filmmakers that actually, even though they cheated me, they knew they knew.
Maybe Dee Dee's changed.
What is going on?
So the National Black Film Festival is a really good festival because it's more of meeting people in the industry in Houston that don't come out a lot. There's so many directors, producers, and everything in Houston that just I don't go nowhere. So there are so many people that just come out a lot. That film festival is one of the film festivals where I met multiple people that I know from the industry. It's a really good film festival. After that year it became good. But that year, they was on something.
But that's how we met. Look at God.
I understand.
God was like,
but see, they say that God will correct the things that humans do to you. He had to step in and correct what y'all did. I don't know if that's in the Bible, but
is that so? I didn't get that far.
Let's just. Okay. Well, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this VIP experience. This director.